When you first open the game, you're met with the scene of the globe looking extremely worse for wear, sprouted with what seems to be never-ending desert before cutting to a truck with you and your brother King, who is actively being hacked by an AI overlord labeled as Big Sis, who fully took over the planet. The only thing saving him is a crown that blocks out the artificial intelligence. This is where you'll get the first look at your rig, named the Rilla. You and your brother both know that soon you'll arrive in the city of New Bracken, a rundown trashville at the bottom, but an AI-less paradise at the top. Your goal at this point is made very clear. Bash and destroy your way through hundreds of bots, throwing down any that stand in your way to save your brother from getting hacked by the artificial intelligence. This is a daunting reality of Underdogs.
Don't tell him son a boy can't test his karma. Rise up the stinking fucking llama. Man out in farmer. Yeah. No joke team. Tell them again, watch out.
Bad man, no madman. And I got the style like Gangnam. Bang bang in a my ganglang. Turn man upside down like a handstand. Don't diss man, you know use fist man. Man I'm on arms like a pussy clock wristband. My walk none of them boy can't withstand. Jumping, can't jump out like quickstand. Typical, when I get physical, you'll get left in red like Liverpool. Dead, all them critical. Them man are minimal, something like pitiful. Man get lift without the spiritual. You man are soft, all like minerals. Send for your army, watch man kill them all. Kill them all with man syllables.
You start at the rundown underbelly of New Bracken called the Jungle. You get right into fighting, starting doing smaller gigs at an underground arena called the Kill Box. This arena features different obstacles, or tools depending on how you use them. This includes explosive barrels, spinning traps, and the featured piece in the kill box, the grinder, a section wall that opens to show a giant shredder, perfect for throwing any bots into as long as you're careful to keep your distance, making every fight as exciting as it could get. Every fight happens in waves, each getting harder with more bots and all working together to take you down. The most common being a roach, a small bug-like bot with chainsaws for arms. The pit dog, which is naturally a dog-like bot that can either jump towards you or run at you, using mostly its teeth for attacks. And finally the bomb bot, which can come in a variety of colors including green, which causes a basic explosion, red, which causes anything around it to overheat, a condition that causes any damage taken to be doubled, and blue, which gives enemy bots turbo, a condition allowing for faster attacks and more damage. But the second best part of the fight is what comes after it. In between every fight, you get the opportunity to explore your surroundings, opening up the opportunity to get new parts, including weapons, add-ons, upgrades, heals, all of which will harshly impact the outcome of your run. The library of items is vast, including different weapons like the nail gun, which allows for you to nail bots to the ground temporarily, along with the rocket nail gun, which allows you to send bots flying on an exploding rocket. The fingers, which allow you to pick up objects or bots and throw them around, with its counterpart, the grappler, which is the same thing, but it can shoot out and grab things from afar. The saw blade, which grinds through bots, doing more damage the deeper it goes. And finally the bashers, one being a basic but powerful fist-like weapon that you start with on everyone, and its counterpart being similar but dealing heavy damage to larger bots along with higher power. You can also get new arms allowing for faster movement or higher power depending on which arm you choose. Next is upgrades and add-ons. Add-ons are items you can put onto your arms or bashers. Add-ons give your weapons more abilities like puncture armor or causing overheating and are essential for doing high damage and usually keeping your bots safe. On the other hand is upgrades. These usually only will affect the health or power of your rig, making weapons or arms stronger as you play through the game more and more. You unlock different tools to use, making every playthrough unique. The best way to gain the reputation you need to get into New Bracken is through meeting NPCs. NPCs are a crucial part of your adventure, allowing for you to pick and choose what services or parts you want. Your reputation is so important because it allows for you to get lower prices on items that would otherwise break the bank. Your reputation also carries on as you progress, passing it from one person to the next, and opening many windows to how your fights will go down. NPCs will also sponsor you through your fights, allowing for different rewards based on conditions that make a fight more interesting. After several nights of smashing bots and growing reputation, you get to fight the chain holder of the kill box, Usam, a heavy shit-talking thug who swears he's going to leave your body in the desert wasteland. He's featured with his own rig, with a bright green color scheme and two big blades that doubles as shield/armor. His main attack consists of basic swing attacks, an attack where he spins with his blades out while rapidly dashing towards you, and a dash attack where he pulls out 4 spinning blades and rapidly dashes at your rig. The best way to avoid this attack is with fast movements and distance. With a good dodge, Usam and his rig will be stunned, allowing you to get some good hits in. If you use all this together, this boss is relatively easy to beat. This results in Usam falling out of his bot, with the only option being you finishing him off for good. Right after the big fight, you go and meet back with your brother King, where you get interrupted by Jay, the runner and owner of the pit, called the Crack Zoo. He notices your talent in the latest fight and wants you to fight for him, allowing you a backdoor route to the new safe place of New Braca. The new arena features more open space, but also places for bots to enter. This creates a more intense environment that forces you to stay focused on everything going around you. But to make things just more crazy and intense, there is a giant piston that crushes and turns on at random times, triggering a violent weapon that is sure to destroy everything in its path. At this point, you notice that the enemies now have gotten an upgrade with a new red color, doing even more damage. There's also some new enemies, a giant gorilla bot with a razor-sharp claws that does the most damage when close to you, but can be stunned with a headshot, and a rhino that can shoot deadly shockwaves at you and ram into you, doing insane damage, and at times even ripping your arm off. Its weak spot is its engine hidden in its body. These enemies require quick movements and a lot of focus because the damage they can do could easily end a run. Due to your growing reputation, you gain access to new shops with high-end tech that allows your rig to become just that much more powerful. Once your final night in Crack Zoo comes, you face off with the champion title with Priscilla. Her rig is revealed to be a slim blue scorpion-esque rig with several blades that can easily do massive damage. Through the fight, she can summon roaches to help keep you off balance, all while shooting bombs at you through her tail. She is fast and deadly, but if you can catch up to her, it becomes strikingly easy to deal heavy damage, leading to a relatively hard but fun fight. Once you've dealt with her, you get your one and only chance to finally get into New Braca, but it won't be easy at all. You have to fight an upward spiral building featuring tons of traps, enemies, and surprises, forcing you to many stressful situations where you need to calculate every move perfectly. There are bots coming out of every crevice during this fight, including the floor, walls, and ceiling, when you have to be more aware of your surroundings than ever in order to not get fully surrounded and battered down. The packed space doesn't help either, as you'll see the amount of traps around you adds to the stress of the situation. One wrong move and your arm is in a grinder. You only get the chance to heal 2 times, only being able to use whatever amount of money you brought with you into the fight, usually leading to a very limited amount of health being restored. At the very end of the spiral, you finally make it into New Braca, allowing your brother to be free of Big Sis. However, you're not scot-free yet. You're met with 3 different bosses, all the same but with different abilities. One that shoots bombs, one that shoots poison gas, and one that goes turbo, causing massive damage. They all use each other's ability to throw you off guard fast. If you inhale the poison, your vision blurs and you can't see far in front of you, allowing the bosses to get surprise attacks on you. You need to pay close attention to all things going on around during this fight. The method I thought worked best was keeping on my feet running around the bots, allowing for easy dodging of their attacks while using one arm to get off powerful headshots. The big twist of the fight is that with everyone you kill, another one comes and grabs its head and adds it to itself. This leads to their abilities combining into one bot and a full health reset. This stacks once you kill the other one until all 3 are together, making the final true boss. This is an incredibly hard fight as you have no time to heal, making the damage you take stack up, as you can see in my run. At this point, all damage you take is critical, and the attacks become that much more deadly, with the new biggest attack being a shockwave they cause that shoots towards you. If this hits, it's likely to crack your bubble and expose you, but with quicker and harder hits and a good grasp on your focus, you can make it through. All this fighting together just makes the reward that much better. As you enter the New Braca, your brother is finally free from that artificial intelligence. Relieved, you're stamped into the Union and bask in the glory of your success. However, after this, your brother starts to dig to see what happened to Big Sis, to see what secret she was hiding from him, just to find out that she runs the Union and is in fact in New Braca. This twist leads to the guards of the member confronting you, forcing you to get into the real and absolutely destroy them, knowing that you had to clear Big Sis out of New Braca for good. Thanks for watching, gentlemen. If you enjoyed our first video, hit that like button and double finger fist that subscribe button. See you gents on the interweb. Until we meet again.